Where's my darn yarn?
Okay. Hi everyone and welcome to episode 31 of the Dyepod. My name is Petra.
And my name is Robert.
And we come to you from Eksjö in Sweden, where we run our yarn dyeing business, Fru Valborg. And
where can you find us if you're not in Eksjö?
Yeah, you can find us at Instagram.
You just search around Instagram and eventually you'll find us.
Okay, at Fru Valborg on Instagram, of course, and www.fruvalborg.se, where our web shop is.
Very, very good.
Yeah, and today you see a new setup actually.
Yeah, behind us. We just finished it 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, because as we just took over the new studio space, we have moved all the things in here to another place further below here, and yeah, so we needed something else where we shall sit, and this was kind of the room where we have any room left for things like this, like podcasting and so on.
Yeah.
So we hope this will be a good setup and that there will be good light and things. Yeah, it will be a trial and error today.
And I actually think that there has only been 3 weeks since last time, so we are still doing very good.
Yeah, maybe a little more. I don't know.
No, I don't think
the
so.
weeks pass so
You think
fast. I don't know.
Very close at least. A lot of things have happened, although in between.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, and what's the biggest thing?
The biggest thing is a new studio space, of course. We got the keys this Monday, and since then I have just been carrying around things, trying to plan where everything shall be.
Yeah.
And it's starting to get kind of a good plan, I think, maybe. But there's a lot of things missing still, of course, and I will go on tomorrow to buy some stuff for the shop, and some more shelves and things and lights, and I don't think there is one light in the
No, it's pretty
entire
dark.
new space.
It's pretty dark.
It's really dark. But yeah, so that's really fun.
Yep.
Anyway.
Oh, why don't we show them?
Yeah, let's show.
You want to have a little tour? Follow us. Hello, boss lady.
Hello. So, this is a new office actually. And there will be more inventory here, like bigger package space over here. And
Over here.
so I just got in the old one, and I think there will be more space here to package all the orders. And but I really like this new space because the room was really small where I packaged all the previous orders. So this will be great, and there's a good bathroom here as well.
Yeah, show them.
Show the bathroom.
Show everything.
And there's no light. Yes, there was light here. But so there's a bathroom and a shower even.
Yeah.
So that's good. And you can enter the studio from here now. So you can go all the way around the studio. Yes. And we have a good place to store things like package material and things in here. Really dark as well.
Or you can lock me up when you're fed up with me.
Yeah, I can look in there.
Yeah.
And here will be the space where it's supposed to be like events or midnights or whatever. So, but there's only the old stuff now, so there are not room for many people now, but I'm planning to buy a big long table where there could sit a lot of people. And yeah, of course here as well, a bigger couch maybe, and some things like that. And
what is on the table?
On the table is me and our daughter that works for me sometimes now. We were on a trip to find some chairs and a table and things like that maybe. But the only thing we got out with was this table.
Look at this. Frivolborg's pool table.
Yeah. We thought it was so cute, so we just had to buy it. Good for the pauses maybe that day. Yeah. That's that. And the kitchen, I really like the kitchen because it's much cozier than the last one. So we have an oven and also a dishwasher, did you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's really good. And it already starts to get dark here because this also is towards north, I think. There's no sunlight here anyway. And here will be the new shop space.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
It's really big. And as you see, they'll need new shelves because they're just packaged.
Everything is
now.
just like this.
But I think it will be really great. And I'm planning for this, maybe buying this, what do you say, kitchen island or something?
Yeah.
To place bags and more accessories and things like that on. And also this white will be there as well.
Over here, yeah.
The empty wall there. So, and of course some good lighting and things like that. So.
And that's a really nice hole in the wall. Who made that?
My dear husband made that. And that's you.
That's me.
So, before it was closed here, so you walked either that or that way, and there were two studios then, of course. But now Robert was here one evening, and he made this great hole in the wall.
Yeah.
So that was perfect.
So now we're entering the old studio then.
Yeah, this is the old studio. So this is where all the drying the yarns, hanging the yarns, scanning the yarns, labeling the yarns, things like that happen here. And now it's really airy. Before everything was in here. So that's perfect. And here is where I mix all the dyes. In here, that's really good. It's even this door I like to, but that's perfect. So I mix the dyes here.
So this is where the magic happens.
And this is empty. This should be like the photo booth for when I'm doing the shop updates and things. My really fancy wood door lies there. It doesn't look fancy if you see everything around it. And here is the dyeing space. And that's just the same as before. So, yeah. And here I put the pre-orders, so I know what to start with in the beginning of the week. And the old kitchen is now just storage for all the yarns. So I have yarns in here, but I also need, because as you see I have boxes everywhere and things like that, so, and the doggy bed, and here I can place all the yarns as well, and maybe more shelves and things, and maybe I could wash yarn here as well, I don't know really, but yeah, not used as kitchen anymore.
No?
No.
Pretty big space.
Pretty big space.
Thanks for the tour.
Thank you.
So there is a pretty big space now. Have you thought some more about what you want to use all this extra space for then?
Not more than I just said. There will be this big room for events or knit nights or taking people inside the studio. Where you could eat and sit and knit in a nice couch or something. And then there's the big shop space. So that will be really good.
Yeah.
And of course my office, which is nice. And I think there was some commercial for your job there on the chair.
Ooh.
But I think that will be really nice there.
It's called product placement.
I just took your chair actually because I took out your computer from the kitchen.
Yeah.
And I thought that looked better than the old wooden chair I had in my office.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's better for your back, I guess. Okay, so the new studio has arrived. What else has happened since last time then? At least one very significant thing has happened.
Wow. What can this be? I don't know.
Nothing? You got nothing?
There is snow outside?
No. Not that.
No?
It's like a big event.
A big event.
Something that makes everybody very happy.
Okay, your birthday. Your birthday.
Yes.
Yes, Robert had birthday this Thursday.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was a really nice and very big event, of course.
Yep.
So you turned 43.
At least.
At least.
Yeah. I did. I had a very nice day, and my lovely wife gave me breakfast in bed. And then we had a nice dinner with homemade hamburgers, which is one of my favorite things to eat. And we had our parents-in-law and all the kids and you, and I got a lot of nice gifts. For instance, I got this fantastic little hoodie.
You look really nice in that.
Thank you. So very good day for me, at least. I don't know about you. You looked very tired at the end of it. So you gave it all.
Yes, I did. I was a little tired, but not just because it was your birthday.
No.
So, but I thought it was really nice.
It was. So why are you tired then?
I just, as the usual, I work a lot. And not so much rest.
No. Do you feel that the corona situation is draining your energy more and more?
I don't know, really. I don't know if I can connect it with corona or so.
No?
No, I don't know. It might be that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay,
But,
and at the end of this week we are going to do something fun.
Yes, you booked a house.
I booked a house.
Because we will take a weekend and go to ski resort. We haven't been there before. It's not that really big place like in the northern of Sweden, but it's the biggest place in the southern of Sweden.
Yeah.
And it's called Isaberg, and it's the first time for us there. So, but that will be really nice because I think it was it 2 years? No, 1 year since we were skiing last time.
In Norway.
I didn't ski then, but you and the children did.
Yeah.
So that will be really nice. And I hope my knee will manage to go skiing again.
Are you positive? Are you optimistic?
I'm a little afraid actually because the last time I skied, that was a little over 2 years ago, that totally wrecked my knee. And I had such pain for 1.5 years before I actually could walk pretty good without the pain all the time in the knee, and also sit. So and now it has been good for maybe half a year, so I'm a little afraid that there will be yet another 1.5 years with a bad knee, because I had hard time working and walking with the dog and sitting in the couch and everything like that. So I think I will take a few rides, I don't know what you say, but and see how it feels.
Okay, so but you still want to do it, or do you?
Yes, I still want to do it. Otherwise, I can just look at you.
You can knit.
Can knit, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I'm happy anyway, and the children are very happy because they really like to go skiing. So I think it will be nice.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. It's also going to be nice to just, I think, go somewhere.
Yes, that was a while ago.
Yeah. I miss going somewhere. I miss having kind of a plan, you know, something to look forward to.
I think maybe the last time was when we were skiing in Norway.
Yeah.
And that was in February or something last year. So it's just 1 year now, maybe. No, we were this summer because we rented a house then as well.
That's right, in Dalarna.
Yeah. So we were on a little trip for a week then as well, but I think it will be nice to get away a little. And then because the week after that weekend, in about a week, the children have a week of holiday as well. As we say in Sweden, it's a sport holiday. So they are supposed to sport all that week.
Yeah. Winter break.
Yeah.
Last time when we had the podcast, you said that your knitting mojo was really returning, and you had this Make 9 and so on. And I have seen between these two podcasts that you have started to knit new things. So my question is, of course, that those new things, are they a part of those 9?
Yes,
Oh.
one of them is anyway, but I have started that last time already.
Okay, but the new things you started.
They are not on the Make 9.
Okay. So you're still on the 5% chance then.
I have not decided for yarns and things like that, and I don't remember the Make 9 now, so I have to watch. I have to watch my list to see what I really want to cast on is the colorwork sweater from Mary Wallin's book, but that's knitted in a yarn, and I cannot decide if I should take my own or if I should order that specific yarn. It's Jameson and Smith Spindrift or something, I think, to really get that look that I want, or if I should take something that I have. I have not decided.
Okay.
But that's a lot of work with that sweater, so I really want it to be the perfect yarn for it. And I wanted to keep up the quality for a long time.
Yeah.
So I have not decided. I might order the yarn. Actually.
I hope it's not from the UK you're going to order it.
No, they have it in Sweden. I've seen it in a lot of places in Sweden.
What do you think about ordering stuff from the UK right now, Petra? When the Brexit entered, I think, I don't know if I talked about it here, but with some other people anyway, that I don't think it would affect me so much, because I talked to the Tullverket, Customs.
the customs here in Sweden, what I should do to be able to send packages to England and things like that. And it didn't seem that hard, and I think now I have sent packages to England, and they have arrived safely and things. But the yarns that shall arrive to me from England, which is the only thing I actually need besides the colors, doesn't arrive to me. And that's kind of frustrating, because I'm starting to get a little mad. because I think one of the packages I ordered at the beginning of December, and it's not here, and when I search for it, it's in Malmö, which is very annoying, because I could just take the car and go and get that bloody package soon. I think I would do that.
That's like a 3-hour drive from here.
Oh, it's really, really annoying, and I don't know what they are waiting for, and I try to contact. It's really annoying, and the next shipment I'm waiting for hasn't arrived either, and that's yarn for like wholesale for Stephen and Penelope, for example, and that has not arrived either. So it's really annoying, and I need more yarn now, and I really wanted to get here before I order new, because there might be like 2,000 euros, and that's a lot of money for me in a way. So just one package and then the other one as well or so, and then just ordering more for even more money feels a little... I just wanted to arrive here and have the yarn before I order more yarn that will end up in Malmö.
Yeah.
It's a shit.
It's the shit.
But well, sometime it must get here, I can imagine. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's annoying. It's because a really talented designer released her pattern that was designed in one of those yarns that I'm waiting for, and that feels a little annoying because I was supposed to dye up kits for it, yarn kits for it, of course, and many people have asked for it, and I just, it hasn't arrived here, so that feels a little, and it's several weeks now, so I'm really behind. And when maybe if I get a new wholesale order, I will have to start that, and then it has to wait even more. So all the planning is kind of destroyed for that.
You're out of sync.
I'm out of sync, so I have to plan a new schedule for my dyeing maybe.
Okay, that's not great.
No, that's not great. But yeah, so the Brexit is shit.
Yeah. Another thing, not related to Brexit, but I just remembered it. There's actually another thing happening in the company as well. You're getting some help, aren't you?
Yes, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I worked, before I quit my job, I worked on this school up here in Eksjö with loan-coming youths, so to say, refugees. They came, most of them was youths coming alone without their families. So I worked with them teaching handicraft and so. And now they have asked me before, but my previous colleagues have asked me if I couldn't take some of them to come to try to work, because I don't know what you say in praktik, what do you say in English?
Internship.
Internship, okay. Because sometimes they maybe just have like 2 subjects left before they can search to the next school they want, and then they have a lot of spare time, and most people need something to do, of course.
Yeah.
So two girls, I think about 17 or 18, is coming here on Thursday, first time.
Exciting. And you have met them once, right?
I have met them. Actually, one of them I met already when I was teaching. So she has been a few years there on that school, and I think that now was her last. I almost said period.
Her last semester.
Yeah, last semester.
Don't think it's her last period.
No.
Hopefully not.
No, but it's hopeless with these words. Yeah, I don't know actually almost what I talked about now, but anyway, they will come, and I met one of them before. They seem like 2 really sweet girls. I think they are from Syria, but I am not 100%, but I think they are from there. And they talk a little Swedish, one of them not really much, but they are also here to learn Swedish and things like that, so I have to talk to them, of course, and they're getting used to get out in the society, not just in school.
You nervous?
A little. I am a little nervous, yes.
What are you nervous
for? I think it's because I have worked alone for so many years now that I'm a little nervous that to adjust so they have something to do when they get here. Because I work really intense and very focused and things should go very fast, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do all the things I do in one day.
No.
And now I have to plan in a different way, maybe, so that there's something to do for them when they get here. I don't want to say you can clean the, you know, there has to be something to do for them, and maybe they would like to try to dye yarn or whatever, I don't know. But I'm a little nervous about that. And also this, the bubble that I'm in when I'm working, I have to open that up for more people. When my daughter is here now, that she has been, but we are just in, I'm in my bubble and she's in hers. And I don't feel I have to talk to her or something like that. So it's not the same.
No.
Yeah, so it will be challenging, I think, for me.
Yeah.
To open up a little and trust that they will manage to do their thing. So to say.
How often will they be here, do you think?
It's not that often. It might be 1 to 2 days a week, maximum 2 days. But 2 days is a long time. So there has to be something to do for them. And the hardest thing, I think, is maybe to plan, because sometimes I'm dying for a week, and there's a lot of skeins to be labeled and scanning and things. And then, like now when we moved here, I have not dyed almost anything, and then there's no scanning or labeling. There's nothing to do, maybe like that they can start with. So it's the work is like this for me.
Yeah.
And now I have to maybe like Wednesday or Thursday, I think it was the 2 days they were here, I have to have good things for them to do. So that can be difficult, but
yeah, exciting. Maybe it will be good for you, you know, get some help.
Yeah.
And some company as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, you knitting anything?
I'm
you
knitting
anything, sister?
I'm knitting a little, not that much.
No.
One thing that I really enjoy, and that's not much left, was this one that I showed you last time. And this is the Snowy Forest by Knit Café Midori, or Midori Hirose, I think her name is. So this is, I just put the second sleeve on the needles, and this is how it turns out.
Very nice color.
I really like, I'm very fond of this golden yellow, or what you can call it, but it's really, really nice. And it's this little balloon sleeve, just knitted straight with a tight cuff here, and the cables are really, really beautiful. So, and I tried it and it fits really good. So it's a little cropped, maybe to the waist or something like that. I think it will be really nice.
Yeah, for sure.
So
you
that's
only have a little bit left then?
I just have a little bit left, and it's knitted on a 6mm needle, so it goes really fast. So I think it will be finished next episode. Hopefully, if I don't cast on just a lot of other stuff.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, but yeah, it's really nice.
Cool.
And I use one strand of singles and one strand of mohair for this. And I had planned for dyeing up maybe, so there are some people that asked for the colorway in the shop, because I don't think it's available now, but I'm planning to dye up if somebody would like to knit in the same colors. So that's really nice, really, really soft and cozy.
Okay.
So I'm happy about that. And then I finished up this shawl. It's the Birds of a Feather shawl. We showed that last time.
Yeah.
But now it's done.
I thought it was done last time.
It was? Okay. Then I showed it
We just saw it again.
Okay.
What you said last time, you said you needed to do the threads.
Okay. Okay, and it's
It's the same. You haven't done it.
they're still hanging there.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay. So, okay.
It's still
Some
nice.
work
Though.
done.
Still nice.
So, it's
still
still
huge.
nice.
Still with loose threads.
Okay.
Get your act together.
Okay, so the next project is just a random project.
Yeah.
but my daughter, our daughter Clara, she asked for tank top, I think you could call it. And when they ask for something knitted, because they don't ask for it, but she's getting so old now that she actually wears, she borrowed one of my shawls yesterday, and she sometimes borrows some of my sweaters. So I thought it was okay, I can knit you a tank top, and I set her at Ravelry to look for patterns, and she immediately found what is the name of this? I don't remember.
We can just say we will put it here.
Yeah, it's Jessie May anyway.
Jessie May.
The same that did the Cozy Classic Raglan. But she also designs a lot of really feminine patterns. These smaller tank tops and really feminine garments that Clara really liked.
Okay.
So this would be, I don't think it's like a bralette or something like that it calls, but it's kind of a short top, and this V-shaped with really thin straps here. So, and she really wanted this pale pink. She saw the yarn in one of the boxes and just said, "Can't you knit something in this colorway for me?" So, well, I just cast it on and started knitting. So it's Jessie May's bralette or something. We have to write it here. But I think it will be really nice. It's in the pure Corriedale, so it's a non-superwash yarn, and I think it will be really sturdy and fine to wear.
And it's not itchy.
No, I really think it's very soft. And I said another time that I made this little test that I wore in my bra to see if it was itchy, and it wasn't itchy, and it just turns smoother and smoother when you wear it.
Okay.
So I think that will be great.
Nice.
So that's one project, and just one skein project, so I think it's almost done for the length, because it shall be really, they sometimes want really small clothes. Good for the environment.
Yeah.
Not a lot of cloth.
True. So you're saying that if someone asks you to knit something, then you will knit it?
Be my guest. You can soon ask for it. But you have to wait a little. I said last time I was gonna knit you a sweater.
In 2025.
I would love to knit you hats, but you don't wear hats.
No, I have a hat all the time.
Oh, that's true. So the next project I casted on was just because I wanted to knit something in my BFL Gotland, because the beautiful sweater with stripes I showed last time, I frog it.
It's frogged. Bye-bye.
I was almost finished,
You
actually.
took care of it, though. You didn't throw it away.
No, I didn't throw it away. I just
What
frogged
happened
it.
there?
I was almost finished and tried it on, and I was really unhappy with the fit.
What do you think about the rounded yolks on those?
Anyway, yeah, it is something in the fit that makes it a little bubbly. It's like waves around the chest. If I had a really large bust, that might be more fitting for my body, but it just it's like a balloon or something, and I really don't like that. So No, I wasn't satisfied with that, and I just decided straight away that I'm gonna throw it and make something else. And since I'm really fond of the yarn, I just wanted to cast on something and get a finished something in the yarn, just to feel how it feels, and if it would work for this Mary Woolen design that I'm planning for. So therefore I just wanted something in that to see if the yarn will fit and what the gauge will be. So I actually casted on this hat. It's a asklöv. And it's in this BFL Gotland.
Who is the designer?
I don't remember. We have to write it down here.
Okay.
But yeah, I just wanted to see. It's the same needle size as sweater asks for. So I'm thinking this is kind of a big. Just losing my words today.
It's
These tests that I do, I like to knit them. The square.
Yeah. Test squares.
No,
No,
that's not the word, but
no.
anyway. So, anyway, I will see how the gauge will be with this yarn, and I will get a beautiful hat, and just trying out the yarn, because I'm really, really fond of it. The more I knit with it, the more I like it. It's really, really soft, but it also looks really woolly, and it smells good. So...
It sure does.
It smells like sheep.
Smells like my childhood.
Smells like a child. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So anyway, this was just something I had to cast on to feel the yarn.
Is it a baggy hat or more of a...
No, it's not a bag. It's no, it's more fitted. But I think it's turning out a little too big.
Yeah, maybe it's more fitting to my giant head.
Yes, but you don't use it, so...
No.
I always use a hat, and you never wore a hat.
No, I don't.
So, I think... We'll see, I have tried the broom.
You look a little bit like a monk.
It might fit.
Yeah.
We will see. I just anyway discovered that I'm a really loose colorwork knitter. It's always bigger. Many people go up a needle size because they knit colorwork very tight. But I knit it really loose.
Okay, so you're the opposite.
Yeah,
you should
I must
have
be
a
the
smaller
opposite.
needle then.
I don't know what I do. I don't think maybe I should go down, but it's like I knit it really loose. So it grows. It's the same needle. Of course, this is a rib as well, so it will go together, but it just grows when I knit the... So therefore, I think it's really good to make a project like this to see the gauge, if I can use this yarn for the Mary Woolen sweater. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, so that was one of the projects. And then I think I might... I don't have any more.
Where's the mojo?
I have not had the time to knit so much lately, so...
Is it because of the mojo or just because other things have come in the way?
I don't know really, actually.
This is good content. The Dyepod, you heard it here first.
But no, I don't know actually. I don't think I had the time. But one thing I have actually done instead is spinning yarn.
That's such a good segue. I thought it in the head, but then you just said it. This is now we're back.
Now we're back.
Yeah.
Okay, you have
Hashtag content.
Okay, that's good. Oof.
That was close.
Yeah, it's Sunday today, and I am a little tired.
Yeah.
And Robert forced me to record a podcast.
What? Yeah, I did. He's lying. Again.
No.
My wife is lying regularly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So you have been spinning.
Yes.
You said. Tell us more.
Yeah,
It
so
is.
I got my spinning wheel from you when I turned 40,
Yeah,
and
that's true.
I spun a little, maybe half a year or so, but then it just, there was no time.
Nope.
There was knitting instead probably, and everything else, but now I just decided I want to catch up with that again. So I brought it, I had it here for a while, thinking that when I don't work here I can spin. There's no time where I don't work when I'm here.
No.
So I brought it back home again. Now I have been sitting a little in front of the television. When you watch the football game or something, maybe I have taken some time to spin.
Yes.
And we talked about that last time as well, that we should show you some, but I actually used...
And we will.
and we will. Sorry for the noise. So I've tried 3 different colorways. I talked about that I would like to knit a yoke cardigan from Erika Åberg. I showed the book last time, I think. And then I wanted these natural shades of wool to use for the pattern. So I now spun these 3 colorways. And I really like them. I think they're turning out good. I think it's kind of a DK weight, which will be fine for that cardigan, I hope. I have not actually watched if it's a fingering or DK weight cardigan, but you can always adjust that. But do you feel the different structures on them?
Definitely. Yeah.
That's really soft.
This one is softest.
So the black one, I think I didn't remember last time. The black one is black Welsh top, and it was really easy to spin because it's very long staple length, long fibers. So it was really easy to draft the wool, but and it feels really soft. If you feel it like this, it feels really soft at your hand in this wool top.
Yeah.
But when spun up, it turns it's like horsehair or something. It's really, really stiff, and I have not yet washed it, so I hope it will be softer when I wash it.
It smells a little like tobacco.
It smells like sheep poo.
Isn't that what tobacco is?
Yeah, maybe. It smells really good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so it turned out it's a really stiff yarn, but it's a really beautiful color on it, I think. It's really intense, deep brown that goes to black. So it was black Welsh.
Top.
Yeah, the top is just that it's like this.
The top of the sheet.
No, it's like they come in this coarse top.
Oh.
It's made in tops, you call it that. And the brown one is, that was Manx, brown Manx Lockton. I think I read it, that you're supposed to pronounce it Lockton.
Is that also a top?
Yeah, all of them are like that, like this one.
Okay. Black nose rochten, and what's it called?
Manx Lockton.
Manx Lochten.
Brown Manx
Brown.
Lockton. But this is really a little softer, but I think the fibers are shorter in this one. So, and they're really curly, and I didn't feel I got it didn't just float like the other one. And this is how it looks. It turns out a little thick and thin.
Thick and thin. Thin.
Thin. I mean, you know, thick places and thin places.
Like
some. But I think it looks really good. And this is a little softer. Also, I think there's a lot of lanolin in this because it feels really oily. And I have not washed this either, so I'm really excited to see how they will become when they are soaked in some wool wash. And the last one, the grey one, is it's a grey Corriedale, and that is a really soft wool. It's almost like because also the breed is it's a mix of merino somehow, and it's a really soft fiber and really easy to spin. So I really like that, and I think it turned out really good. I think this turned out maybe a little thicker, I don't know, but it's really beautiful grey.
And it's a big
color.
difference. This one is much softer than this one.
Yes, it's really big difference. So the good thing is this will maybe just be a pattern, just some pattern repeat on the yoke.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I had ordered a lot of white Falkland merino as well. But when I felt the other yarns, I felt that I needed something with a little sturdier for the body. So I ordered some extra white BFL for blue-faced Leicester for the body. So I have actually started just to spin that up now, and that will be there will be. I think I need like 600 grams of it.
Okay.
For the body, because I want a longer cardigan. So I will have to do with that now. I just started that, but that's BFL is a really beautiful fiber to spin. It's soft, but it's not too soft. It just doesn't slip out of your fingers, and I really like that. So I hope that will be a good that I can spin it evenly. So there will be a good body on the cardigan, so to say. But I still think it's a little difficult to just keep the consistent thickness of the yarn. They sometimes come these bulbs or something, and I really try to adjust that, but the more use you get to spin as well, it's easier to make it thinner. And then the yarn gets thinner and thinner, and that's no good if you start with a DK weight and then up with a sport weight or something. So that's really it's just the feeling in your fingers, and that's just something you have to put down your 10,000 hours on. So
you still have far to go before you put 10,000 hours.
Oh yes, oh yeah. I'm just a beginner, so I'm watching YouTube movies, how to ply the yarn, how to tension the wheel to make a good, so that the drafting is comfortable for me, that it doesn't take the yarn or doesn't want the yarn or anything. So I have a lot to learn, and I'm just in the beginning of this, but it's really nice watching other people that really it looks really easy.
Yeah, and in the last pod we said that we would like to talk a little bit and show a little bit about this, and there were several people in the comments who were very excited to hear that.
Yes.
So I think you need to demonstrate all the things you're saying now.
I will demonstrate just how I hold the wool and how I draft the wool and how I tension the wheel and things. So maybe that will help any of you. I don't know if you're just a beginner, maybe even more beginner than I am. And we will insert that movie.
Now you need to do like they do in some TV shows. You need to say, so over to me, something like that, so it becomes a good thing.
So over to me spinning the wool. So I'm back home in my living room. Me and Loke, we want to hi Loke. Hey. We just want to share my spinning wheel, and this is the one that I got from Robert on my birthday a few years ago, and it's the Ashford Kiwi 2, and I couldn't say it's an old spinning wheel, but it has a few years on its neck, so to say. But I think this is like a beginner spinning wheel or something. It's very easy. It has these double treadles here, and yeah, Loki always want to be in the way, but I will see. So it has 2 treadles, which I think is really easy when I spin. It's easy to keep to maintain the rhythm, and yeah, I like that. But I have not tried with just 1 treadle, so that might be even easier, but I don't know. And I have these regular bobbins that followed along on the purchase, and I also have this standard flyer that followed along. I have thinking about maybe purchasing a jumbo flyer if I will continue to spin a lot or so, because I think when I spin the single ply, I just do 50 grams on each bobbin, and then when I apply them together, these will hold just 100 gram skeins, so to say. And I think it would be great maybe for doing a sweater quantity or so, that be able to do a larger amount of yarn on 1 bobbin, but I have not decided, but I will see. So anyway, when I bought this, I read in the instruction book that it was a good way to have the drive band for the best tension on the smaller groove on this whirl and on the larger groove on the wheel. And that is how I have been spinning since. But then I watched a vlog or something on YouTube, and then they said if you don't want the yarn to feed too fast to the bobbin, you should have the drive band and the tension on the on this larger groove on the whirl and on the smaller groove on the wheel. So I just tried that, and I cannot say why I haven't tried it before, but I tried it and I thought it was really good, because I have been feeling I was kind of stiff in my hands after a while when I've been spinning. It felt like I just hold on to the thread, and it fed too fast to the bobbin. But when I changed that tension, I thought it was much more comfortable to spin, because the yarn feeds in a really good, in a rhythm to the bobbin. So I really like that. I guess that's just personal, how fast you would like, how many plies you want to the thread and things like that. But I really like that tension. And on this knob here, I just have this should not be too tight, but you can tension here as well. I don't tension so much. I want it to be kind of slow and feeding the thread to the bobbin. Anyway, so this is how my spinning wheel looks, and I could absolutely recommend it. But since I've read that this is a good beginner wheel, if you have spun a lot, I guess maybe you would like something else. I have no idea. I know this version is in Kiwi 3 as well. I think that's the newest one of Ashford's Kiwi spinning wheels. And at the moment I'm spinning up some white BFL. I many times forget to adjust these, because these make the thread go even over the bobbin. So you should like start here and then adjust it after a while, so you get a very even spun yarn over the bobbin. And I just keep spinning, and there's a big bulb of yarn over here or so, and then I just have to change it quickly. And then I get these, I don't know if you can see if that's good. Get this fuzzy over here, but I guess that will do anyway. I don't know, I hope so. Yeah, So now this is 50 gram on this bobbin here, and now I'd like to spin up 50 gram on another bobbin as well. So I just put a new on, and I think I would like to show you just how I start to spin. And I put this leader on first. I guess you might know that one, but you have to have thread your into the orifice here where you when you will start to spin the yarn. You need this leader first, and I will ask Robert to help me filming because it's really difficult doing this with one hand and filming at the same time. So yeah, I think I will wait for Robert if he'd like to help me to film. Hi, Loki. Hey, Gubben. He's very sleepy. Oh, he's not sleepy. He would like to play actually, but I don't want that now. Okay, so I'll be back again. And then I just thought I could show you anyway all the wool that I bought, and that I have plans for trying, because I ordered a lot of different fibers, and just to want to try how they feel when you spin them and so on. So I think I can show you some of it. Sorry for all the noise now, but I bought two different silk fibers. This is the Tassa silk, and it has a really lovely color. It's almost a little golden or something like that, and it's really, really soft. And I think this might be a little hard for me to spin because I'm not that really good at it, and this is so soft, so it might be just slipping away from my fingers. I don't know. I wish I had a blending board so I could blend some of the fibers together, because I have these hand carders. I think it calls carders, I don't know, but I think a blending board would be really nice to have if you like further on to blend all the different fibers that you have. But yeah, so anyway, Tussa silk this is, and it's really, really soft, and it's so shiny. And I also bought another silk, and that's mulberry silk top. It's really white and really soft and shiny as well, just as a Tussa silk. The Tussa silk looks a little more rough, I think, on the fibers. I don't know if it's a little more structured, the fiber in Tussa silk. Maybe not, I don't know, but it looks a little like that. So they would be really fun to try out. I also bought this Ramboe. I don't know how to pronounce that actually. Ramboe or something, I don't know. It's a really soft fiber anyway, and I think you could compare it to maybe a merino wool or something. So I will try out that. I have not tried it yet. And then I bought some baby alpaca. A really nice colorway to this, and this is also really, really soft, but I heard it might be a little difficult to spin from. I don't know. But it looks really beautiful. And I think it would be really great to mix with some of the white wool as well, just to make it a little marled or something like that. I've read about spinning that when you're a beginner that you should have there's something called micron of wool, which defines the wool, how soft and fine the fibers are, and the lower number, the finer fiber, you could say. And for a beginner, it would be around 25, maybe, to be the easiest wool to spin, as that I read. I cannot say, but and this feels really, really soft. And when you try, you could also always spin it like this and see how the fibers holds up. Looks really nice, I think. This might not be too bad to spin actually. Yeah, I got a little thread there anyway. But this smells and feels so soft and delicious anyway. And I also have bought, what is this? This is pure cashmere, Chinese cashmere. And this is amazing to feel. It's like holding a little, I don't know, baby chicken, a newborn chicken or something. It's really, really nice. And I have not ever tried to spin this before, but I just fell for the luxury fibers just to be able to try them out. So I hope that will be great to spin as well. And I also bought some pure mohair, some kid mohair, just 100 grams. And I think many of these fibers maybe is stupid to spin just as they are. I don't know, maybe they would need a little body of a more woolly fiber as well, but this is really, really beautiful, the mohair. And I think you can see it a little here. It has these very short fibers as well as mohair has that stands out. It feels like silk almost. But I think this would be really great to blend with maybe the Corriedale or the BFL, the blue-faced Leicester wool or something. Has a great color, I think, really soft white. So that's one of them. And then I also bought, I know I showed you this really black brown yarn that I spun that feels really, really like horsehair. But actually I found now when I was down in the basement looking for all the wool that I had bought, I found that I also bought brown Corriedale, and this is almost just as dark, I think. Not just, it's a little more brown in the Corriedale maybe. But that would be a great contrast for the white BFL as well. So I'm thinking maybe I should spin 100 grams skeins of this as well if I would like to use that instead to the yoke that I'm planning for. And I really like to spin the Corriedale, so maybe this would be the best way to use in a sweater. And yes, maybe I have fibers everywhere now, but yeah, maybe do something else if it doesn't soften when I wash it, I don't know. And I also have white Pulworth. I don't know if you see it in the text, but anyway. This is also very soft, very, very soft and beautiful yarn. You could compare it to the Corriedale merino wools. And they don't say the micron on the labels, and I don't know, maybe that was information on the web shop where I bought it, but I don't remember. But I think the blue-faced anyway is around 23, 25, 27 micron or something like that, like the regular blue-faced. Yeah, that was Pulworth, and then I have Kent Romney. I don't know if you can see. This also feels really soft. I think it might have a little higher micron to it, but I'm not sure. But it's really fun trying out and see how they spin, how long the fibers are and things like that. And this is just things that I really would like to learn, because since I'm a beginner I have not felt all the wools, of course, but just a few of them, and yeah, it will be really exciting to test them out anyway. But I think so far this would be my favorite, and it's a Corriedale. And also the blue-faced Leicester that I'm spinning on at the moment. I really like that as well. But this is a grey Corriedale that I bought. I think that is really beautiful actually. And yeah, this one I really want to use in my sweater, I think. And that, if I use the dark Corriedale as well, it will be just as soft, and maybe also even spun, because it has the same handle to them, so maybe they would more easily get the same weight or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing actually, but it's so interesting with all these new things, and to feel the fibers, because they're really different, I think. And it's just trial and error and hope for the best, and learn, of course. And the handle that you have in your fingers, you kind of get to know the fibers and how thin or how thick you spin it, and things like that. So yeah, that's the different wools I have anyway. I also bought, I'll show you, this, of course. This is a niddy noddy, you might know, of course, but they are, when you have plied your yarn together and you want to do a skein of it, you use this niddy noddy to make a nice skein, and tie knots on it so it holds together. And it's really easy to use, and it doesn't cost that much. I think maybe $30, 30 euros, something like that. And I also want to say that all these wools I bought at what was the name? Wool. I don't remember. And it doesn't say. Just say World of Wool. World of Wool. So this is based in the UK, and I was fortunate enough to receive it just before, I think it was before Christmas, or I ordered it before Christmas anyway, so it got out of England before the Brexit was there. So I got them in time, and I think you might get them in time now also, of course. And I know, depending on where you live, of course, I'm no expert on where to buy wool. I know there are many places in Sweden as well, but I was very happy with this company because they had so many different fibers to choose from, and I really wanted to try a lot of them to be able to see the differences between the fibers. So if you have any good places where you buy your wool, please feel free to write it down here below. So this is how I thread my spinning wheel. This is called the leader, and you need that to catch the wool. And I use this hook to get the yarn through the orifice, like this. And you should spin clockwise, but I spin clockwise so I get this S-spun yarn. And many times when I use this wool top, I split it like this, because then it makes it a little easier, I think. Don't having that thick wool to work with. Okay, and then I take the wool. I have this loop here at the end of the leader, so I just take the wool through like this, so it gets stuck there, and then I will start spinning. I don't know, is it right now? I think it's right now. And I use my left hand to draft the yarn like this. And when you draft it like this, you have to be very easy on the right hand or where you hold the wool. So there should not be any tension from this hand here. Maybe just 2 inches or so at a time. Like this. If you feel that the yarn, if it breaks or something, I just let it roll onto the thread again and continue to spin like this. If you don't have the tension here when you draft the yarn, you might be just that you get the wool sticks to the twist, so to say. But if it does like that, and then it's very difficult to draft, it's really hard, then you can just spin the other way around to release the twist from the wool, and then you can keep on spinning. So this is how I do it, and I also know that I've tried a little that you call long drafting, I think, and then you have the twist. You should have the twist up here, but working with much longer. Now you see it will get uneven, but then you work with the twist inside the wool like this. That you just. But this, I'm not good at this, but I just tried it a little. And then you see I get a very uneven yarn. And since I do not want that, I just take that off. And continue to spin and replace the wool again. So I can continue for an even single plied yarn. So this is how I do it anyway. I guess there are just as many ways to do this as there are people spinning, so if you have any tips or tricks or questions or whatever, you just feel free to write them below. It would be really nice to hear from you if you are spinning and things like that.
So is that the lesson, Petra?
That's, if you could call it lesson, it's more of just how I do it.
And
So,
next to you are beautiful Luke. He's lying there looking for one of his toys.
He might also like the sound of this, because he like when I spin here, or many times lies here. So I don't know.
So then now you need to say back to me.
Back to us in the studio. And we're back.
Magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
So that was me just showing a little of how I spin.
Were you happy with your performance?
I was really happy.
Okay.
I couldn't have done it better myself.
Good. That's it. Now you're learning. Excellent.
Okay. So anyway, what more content do we have before the main content?
I don't know. Is there any more?
I don't know. Do you have something you want to talk about?
Beer.
This time. Okay.
Nothing else.
Nothing else. Okay, then it's beer time.
Yes. Finally. So, last time it was a very special beer, wasn't it?
It really was. You actually bought another one?
I did.
Two more.
One.
You didn't buy two?
No.
You said you were going to buy two and save one.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Okay.
I only bought one.
Okay.
I bought one more and I drank it yesterday.
Two and...
Football game. Which we lost. So that was not great. But it was the Fuller's Vintage Ale and... Oh shit.
Oh my god. I'm really happy you had that nice beer when they lost.
Yeah, it was a shitty game actually. But actually several people in the community have bought it, so I really hope that everybody who tried that beer after we praised it so much also liked it.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was quite special. And we agreed last time that we shouldn't really compare with that because it was like a special thing. So now I think we're back to normal.
Back to normal, just the regular stuff.
Yeah, everyday life. I did, however, find a quite interesting beer this time as well. And we are now going to Belgique.
Okay.
Belgium. We have been trying one Belgian beer before. Do you remember which that was?
I have no idea.
It was the Trappist.
Okay. Did I like it?
Yeah, you hated it. No, you liked it. You liked it. But that was a long time ago. So now it's time to get back to Belgium. And this time we are trying a beer called Taras Bulba. And it has a little special label. So let's see if we can zoom it in here. Yeah. So you see there's a guy holding something and he's like wanting to throw it on the guy below him. And he's screaming, he has like a speech bubble and it says Smeerlap or Smeerlap, I don't know how to pronounce it. Flemish, I guess. So I had to Google what it means. Do you know what it means? Smeerlap.
Utsökt, kanske.
You need to say it in English, please. So if I am in Belgium and I shout to you, Smeerlap.
Exquisite.
Oh.
No?
Smeerlap.
I have no idea.
It means bastard.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like a
I
bad
could
word.
not have.
So I guess he's angry with the other one.
Okay.
The brewery is called Brasserie de la Seine, and this is from Brussels, as I said. Typical story, I would say. Two friends who met and wanted to brew the real, genuine beer, and they started somewhere else, but now they are back in Brussels, where they both come from. And the brewery is not very big, or it's probably decent, but it's not like a big multinational brewery. And when I read on their homepage, they're also saying that they make their beer quite slowly because they want it to be really good. But it also means that you cannot get their beer everywhere.
Okay.
So they know that, and that's a choice. It's better for them to make the good beer than to make a lot of it and make a lot of money, so to say.
Quality instead of quantity.
Yeah, exactly, like Fru Wahlborg. Another thing that they claim is that they make very tasty beer, but it doesn't have to have a very high percentage of alcohol. So this one has 4.5%.
That's perfect, I think.
You know the vintage ale we drank last time had 8.5. So this is 4.5. It's like a classic Pils beer strength. And it is an ale, but it's a hoppy ale, so it's supposed to taste more of the hops.
What does that mean?
More flavor.
Okay.
So let's see now. It's light.
It's really light. It's
Yeah.
almost like a Weiss beer.
Yeah, jawohl. Exciting. It's very light.
Yes. This is almost some color.
Do not compare this color with anything else.
No, I won't.
No. Smell it. I know what you're thinking about.
It smells sweet, I think.
Okay.
Maybe like honey.
Mm-hmm. According to the homepage, it's supposed to be sour.
Oh. Well, they haven't asked me before,
No, they
so
haven't succeeded.
it's a shame that they have to write the wrong thing
Yep.
before, not asking me first.
They made a mistake.
They have not watched Fru Dragon's beer tasting.
No, please. Shut up and try
I
it.
think it smells really good.
Okay. Don't say anything now. Savor, 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 savor. And once more.
Boom!
Jesus. I started sweating now.
I like it.
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
let's see.
It's really easy to drink.
Mm.
It tastes a lot, but not like the last one. It disappears very fast from your mouth, I think.
Yep.
You taste it while swallowing it, but then it's gone.
Mm.
Can you agree with me?
I agree with everything you say.
Oh, you don't.
Everything. When it comes to beer.
Okay. I don't think that. But it's great.
Yeah, so
Yes, I liked it.
yeah, good.
It's almost like pineapple juice
Okay.
in the color.
In the color. So that was what you were thinking about.
No,
No?
but now I said that instead.
Good.
It's really good. Looks nice.
Excellent. So our friends in Belgium seem to have done a good job then.
It was a little sour, I think.
You see?
Last thing in the taste is something sour.
They know their stuff.
Yeah.
So Petra, what would you give the Taras Bulba extra hoppy ale from Brasserie de la Seine in Brussels with the word bastard on the label? How many plies?
2 plies. It's really easy to drink.
Perfect. 2 honey plies.
Yes.
Okay. And so comes the moment. I know the 2 friends in Brussels are sitting there now, watching this. Hello. Hello. You don't have to wait anymore. Petra, how many skeins? How many fingers? I have only fingers.
You have a lot of scales
Okay.
here.
Yeah, here we go.
All these tiny things. I think it will get 3.
That's not great. I was expecting a lot since you just handed me 4 extra skeins.
No, but
Okay.
3.5.
No, you said 3. Stand for it.
I stand for it. I say that. Yes. It's a little bitter as well.
And that is actually on purpose. That is written on their homepage that they want to make sure that the bitter taste is coming back in beer. And you
Okay.
did not like that.
No, because maybe I'm not used to it then, if it has been away for a while.
I don't know.
I think it was really good, but it's not kind of my favorite. So therefore I give it 3.
So what would you say now to the 2 Belgian friends who are now crying in their couch in Brussels?
Don't cry, dear friends. I just had to get used to the real beer taste.
Good. That was very good. I think you turned around their day again. Okay, so the Taras Bulba gets 2 plies and 3 skeins.
Yes.
Decent. So that concludes the beer part, actually. I'm very happy for you.
I'm very happy for you as well. Thank you.
Thank you for being you, and thank you for trying the beer I bring you. Actually, I have another beer coming up, but I'm not sure if I can order it. It's a Russian beer.
Okay. Have you found it here?
I found it.
But
I
not
found
here?
it virtually, digitally, but not physically.
Okay. We didn't have any Russian beer, I guess. No.
Yet.
Yet.
Maybe it will come.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that.
Yes. Please, Petra, can you please conclude the show?
We are very happy that you're with us still, if you are. And if you're a new viewer, we hope you will come back.
Yeah.
And we hope you will have some nice weeks until next time we see you. So, have
Please.
a nice Monday.
Have a nice Monday. It's not Monday. Have a nice week.
Have a nice week. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here